Well, we know somebody that has gotten ridiculously popular this year with the Indiana Fever.
Did you ever think a fast food shirt could cause chaos in professional basketball? When Sophie Cunningham showed up repping Arby's, she didn't just turn heads. She triggered a firestorm across the WNBA that ended in fines and major backlash. So what really happened behind the scenes? What happens when a league's punishment turns into a marketing masterclass? Just ask Sophie Cunningham. What started as a $5,000 fine meant to silence her turned into one of the biggest public relations disasters the WNBA has ever faced, while Sophie came out richer, louder, and far more influential than before. It all began with a series of missed foul calls. Sophie Cunningham was repeatedly on the receiving end of rough plays, an elbow to the head, a neck grab, and yet the referees remained silent. No whistles, no calls. But Sophie wasn't about to let it slide. She took to TikTok, calling out the referees for being stupid, slow, and useless.
So as you can see after the game, Caitlin Clark and Sophie are both running up to the referee here. They are both so upset, and the referee is just walking away from them. He won't even look at them in the face. He keeps turning, like Sophie even went up at one point and is like tapping on his arm. He would not even look at them. You guys, I have watched so much basketball in my lifetime, so much NBA, so much professional basketball. It's comical at times when you see the players after the games talking to the refs, because a lot of them end up knowing each other at a certain point because they've reffed their game so many times. The fact that this referee wouldn't even acknowledge the play.
That video racked up over 1 million views in mere hours and sparked outrage, not just from Sophie's fans, but from viewers across the league who were tired of the officiating blunders. The WNBA's response? Another fine, this time $5,000. But what they didn't anticipate was Sophie's response. Instead of apologizing or retreating from the spotlight, she doubled down. She took the heat and turned it into fuel. She used the attention to turn herself into a brand, and that's where the Arby's shirt comes in. Sophie had already made a humorous food review video of Arby's earlier in the year.
So we're gonna food review Arby's. I think I'm gonna go ahead and give Arby's.
Fast forward to a Barbie night game, and she walks in confidently wearing a hot pink shirt that reads, "Hot girls eat Arby's." It was bold, it was defiant, and it exploded online. The moment went viral instantly. Her fashion choice wasn't just about style, it was a statement, a message that she wasn't backing down, and it worked.
This arrangement into the Chicago Sky game. Of course, the Indiana Fever, I would like to say, beat the brakes off the Sky, but really it felt like they underachieved a good bit yesterday with so many Sky members being out of the lineup. But nonetheless, she came walking in to the arena yesterday wearing that. There she is right there. Let's just bring this up over at Tater Report. There she is right there. Hot girls eat Arby's. I can only imagine, and I have no idea. I would assume this is some kind of sponsorship.
Arby's immediately jumped on board, calling her an unapologetic queen on social media. Fans praised the move as the greatest brand crossover in WNBA history. The shirt sold out, Sophie's TikTok following skyrocketed, and her jersey sales surged. Her teammate even chimed in jokingly with, "She has the meats."
Now everybody knows who Sophie Cunningham is. Everybody wants a piece of Sophie Cunningham. Her jersey is the #1 selling jersey in the WNBA. Sold out.
In short, what was meant to be a disciplinary action became a massive opportunity, and Sophie seized it. This wasn't just a fashion statement, it was a calculated marketing move that showed Sophie knows how to play both on and off the court. The fines, which now total $9,000, ended up being minor expenses compared to what she gained. Since the WNBA's first fine, she's gained over 1.7 million TikTok followers, received a flood of brand deals, and became a cultural icon overnight. And the ripple effects didn't stop there. Even Lakers owner Jeannie Buss noticed. She publicly expressed interest in bringing Sophie to Women of Wrestling, comparing her to legendary sports enforcers for her fierce attitude and protective instincts on the court.
Ever heard of somebody named Jeannie Buss? You may be like, who? The Lakers owner?
The attention Sophie drew reached beyond basketball, establishing her as an entertainment powerhouse with crossover appeal. Meanwhile, the WNBA finds itself in an awkward position. Their attempt to silence a player only exposed the league's poor officiating and priorities. While Cunningham became a fan favorite, the league drew criticism for targeting the symptom instead of addressing the root cause: referees failing to do their jobs. Fans took to social media demanding accountability from the league itself, not just the players speaking up.
We would love to have Sophie in WOW. That is wild. It really is wild.
Sophie Cunningham's ARBY'S shirt is more than just viral content. It's now a symbol of defiance, clever branding, and the power of authenticity. Instead of being bullied into silence, she flipped the script. She proved that in today's digital world, being unapologetically yourself, especially when the system tries to shut you down, can pull you off in more ways than one. The WNBA might have tried to penalize her, but they ended up giving her a platform, and Sophie Cunningham ran with it all the way to the bank.